Hey all, time for another update. Lots been going on. Today is Saturday, June 22nd. I checked in on Monday early evening, late afternoon to the hospital. I got my cells back on Tuesday afternoon around 2:30, which was pretty non-eventful. It is kind of interesting that it took about 6 minutes. And what was interesting is my shoulders got really achy, and so did, I don't know, I got this weird feeling down in my chest as well. Um, and they have a preservative in there that, everybody says smells like creamed corn when they're giving you your cells back, and I haven't had that because I can't smell most of the time. I lost my sense of smell when I had COVID, and occasionally I'll get I'll smell something, or if I stick my nose right in something, then I can, I can smell it. But other than that, I generally can't. So it was kind of interesting to me that I could smell that corn smell when they were giving me my cells back. Anyway, so that night I wound up running a fever. They check you for vitals every 4 hours. So at my 2 a.m. vital check, I was running just below 102 fever. I was sleeping. I had no idea. I woke up, when they woke me up, I realized I was sweaty, but I didn't feel, icky or anything. So they gave me some antibiotics. I have received a unit of blood, and a couple of different times they have given me fluids. But in general, I'm doing pretty well. I'm on day +4, so that means that I have had my cells back now for 4 days. Day 0 is the day you get them back. So most people, if they're going to get sick or get side effects, they start somewhere around day 5 through 10, somewhere in that area, because I guess what happens is your cells all need to be depleted, and then they need to build up. And so when they're, at the bottom, of course, you're going to feel worse. So, they gave me antibiotics too. Did I say that? So they gave me antibiotics as a precautionary method, just to make sure that the fever wasn't being caused by an infection. And but the side effects are, gosh, I can't remember the name of it. CRS is what they call it. It's something syndrome. And of course, I'll remember as soon as I hit the off button. But it involves things like high fevers and things like that. And so that's why I'm in the hospital, is they're watching for that, because, they're really well equipped to handle that kind of thing. And then, so those typically take place as your body is starting to build back up. It can also take place when your new fighter cells are finding the myeloma cells to attack. And so apparently that big battle makes you sick, which makes sense if you think about it. Anyway, so today's day 4. I'm anticipating getting maybe some side effects tomorrow. I am getting some bone pain already, which is normal when you're growing, your marrow is producing new cells. And yesterday, my neutrophils, which are a type of white blood cell, they were down to 0. Today they've gone up a little bit, so my body's doing what it's supposed to do, and I am so grateful for how my body has handled all this poison being pumped in it and all that kind of stuff. I can't always say my brain is working as well on that. Sometimes my brain is overwhelmed by the whole process. Speaking of which, they also give me on a regular basis, because one of the side effects can be mental issues. So, forgetting where you are and disorientation and things like that. So, Twice a day they ask me questions like, where am I? What year is it? Count backwards from 100 by tens, different things to check to make sure that I am still mentally capable. Now, no jokes about that. And you know who you are if you're joking about it. But I love you anyway. Anyway, so we're kind of on a wait and see thing right now. Assumably, I'll be out of the hospital before the end of the month. But who knows? It's me, and my body always has to be special. And I don't have as good of a view as I normally do. So I have, I just have views of other buildings. I don't have Forest Park to look at this time. But that's okay. My nursing staff is phenomenal. I'm loving them all. And I do wish they wouldn't wear masks because I can't always tell who's who. And it's really hard to do name association when you can't see a person's whole face. And you got to rely on eyes and hair. But anywho, so I guess that's my biggest updates right now. Nothing else is coming to mind right now. Maybe I need to go take one of those mental tests. Anyway, love and blessings to all. Thank you for the prayers. I do think that they are helping me with side effects and whatnot. I have been sleeping a lot. I've been really, really worn out. Anyway, actually, prior to being admitted, I'm going to say checking in like I'm at a hotel or something. But being admitted, I was sleeping, oh my gosh, I'd be asleep for 2 or 3 hours. I'd wake up for a half hour, I'd go back to sleep. It's been tough. And then the last few days, I've spent most of my day dozing and watching Hallmark movies. Anyway, love and blessings to all, and to all a good night. Love you. Mwah.